Hannah. It's unfortunate that you're dead, what with the whole snowpocalypse thing. In your will, can I get your Mini Cooper? With the mustache? Also your parents? I wouldn't mind owning those. It's pretty crazy that you have a blizzard that bad. It's even crazier that someone decided to call it Nemo because that was the most intimidating name they could think of. What about, like, Blizzard Bear or Shark? In Chicago this past week, it was, like, in, like, the 30s, and everyone was like, oh my god, it's so warm! And I walked outside and I was like, why am I warm? Because normally it's, like, 9 degrees. And the week before that, it was, like, 9 degrees highest, you know, it went to 0 degrees, negative degrees, which is not a fun experience, let me tell you. But it really hasn't been like a blizzard. Like the other day it was snowing, but the thing about Chicago is not so much that you're gonna get these horrible blizzards, it's more that the weather's just really freaking weird and impossible to predict. So the other night we had, you know, a normal snow and ice, and then the next night we had this like incredibly wet snow because it was only like 34 degrees, but it was still snowing because the sky is colder than the ground, so then the snow was coming down and I was getting really confused. It was like the wettest snow ever. So then you had snow with mud, and then it froze. So then last night my friends and I were walking and we were just like sliding over the ice because there was all ice. And then if you look, though, to the snow, there's, like, muddy, snow, wet things. It just doesn't make any sense. I've been in, like, a super creative mood lately, which is really good because it hasn't happened to me in a long time. But, like, I want to, like, make, like, a web series or write or something. Just do something that isn't my homework, but I have to only do my homework. We have this theater at our school called Theater West, and it's black box, so you can arrange the seats sort of however you want them, but most people tend to do it with seats on 3 sides, but you can do seats on 4 sides. And the whole theater is surrounded by a mezzanine, so like a second level. And the mezzanine's not as useful as you would think, because there's this bar separating the mezzanine from the stage that actors don't die or something, I don't understand. But it means that you can't see it that well, but you can theoretically use it. And I really want to do Rent in that theater and like direct it. And then when Mimi sings Out Tonight, there'll just be a stripper pole going from, like, the mezzanine to the ground, and she'll just get off the mezzanine and, like, slide down the stripper pole, and it'd be fantastic. I don't actually have plans for any other songs, but I do have them for Out Tonight. Other shows I want to do consist of Putnam County Spelling Bee in our other theater, the Proscenium, The Pillow Man, which is a really depressing play and very creepy, but I really like it because I kind of like creepy things because I'm really weird, and I want to do that in Theater West with circus people. It makes sense if you know the show. And then I want to do... Okay, my director and I were meeting the other day, and for our show, we're getting a footsie, head-to-toe footsie with a hood dragon outfit for one of our actresses, mostly just because we can. And we were talking about how we should just order one for every animal, because they're all on this site, and do Animal Farm next quarter, and we would tell, like, the committee that passes shows, we'd be like, oh yeah, we're doing a stage adaptation of Animal Farm. That's all we'd tell them. And then we would actually do Animal Farm the musical, and everyone would be in footy pajama, like, animal outfits, and they'd all stand on the mezzanine above the audience and be like, moo, 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 oink, moo, 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 communism! Also because I do my best thinking while showering. Weird, right? It was 3 a.m. and I came up with this brilliant idea for, like, what would definitely be a YouTube hit, which would be, like, Alcoholics Anonymous, except to be, like, show creator anonymous. You'd have, like, Stephen Moffat and Joss Whedon and J.J. Abrams and Aaron Sorkin, and they'd all be in a room and they'd be like, hi, I'm Joss, I really like killing people. Hi, Joss. Hi, I'm JJ. I like creating plots and not knowing how they're gonna end. Hi, JJ. Hi, what's his name? Stephen Moffat. I like procrastinating on making my shows. Hi, Stephen. Hi, I'm Aaron Sorkin. I like making the same show over and over. Hi, Aaron. It'd be really funny. There'd be all this bantering between them. They'd be arguing about shows and stuff. And then there'd be one guy in there who, like, has sunglasses and a hood on, so you can't really see who he is. And they would, like, be like, oh, hey, you should introduce yourself. And he'd be like, no, I'm good. They'd be like, hey, Ryan? Ryan Murphy, is that you? And Ryan Murphy would just, like, reveal himself and be like, guys, I'm sorry, I just wanted to come back, I really like you guys. And they'd be like, Ryan, we told you until you could figure out character continuity, you're not allowed back in this room. And Ryan would be like, guys, I'll never stop believing that we're gonna just make this work. And then he'd, like, storm out, and then there'd be a pause, and then Joss Whedon would be like, Ryan, I still love Fox, tell them that, and run after him. And I don't know if you understood any of that, because it just involves being a total fangirl of, like, way too many TV shows, but it'd be so good, Hannah. So that has been the brain crack I've been bouncing around in my head for the past couple weeks. It's pretty much the only thing getting me through this quarter. I should be thinking about things like what I'm gonna do this summer, specifically which city I'll be in, what I'm gonna major in, because I have to decide that by the end of the year, what I'm gonna do after school, where I'm going to live next year. Important things to think about. Not thinking about them, because thinking about them makes me go insane into crazy depression mode, and that's bad. So my solution to this is just to not to think about them, which is not a good solution because I'm gonna end up at the end of the school year without a major and without a job and without anywhere to live next year, and it's gonna suck. But right now it's really nice not thinking about it. Seriously, my friend Cecile just got a job at the Chicago mayor's office, and my friend Hannah has literally planned out every class she's going to take for the rest of school, and I'm just over here like, I like TV shows. I mean, I don't know what's happening. Thinking about the future is scary, Hannah. When you're little, it's kind of fun because you know, like there's X many numbers of years before I have to actually start doing anything about the future. Right now, I can just think about it. But then you get older and those years go away, and then you actually have to like start thinking about it because it directly affects you. And if you don't think about it, you're just gonna end up like homeless. And it's scary. Even just thinking about a week in advance kind of freaks me out. So I'm just not thinking about it. A healthy choice? No. DFTBA? Yes.